it was Monday, back at work, in pretty tough shape. We had a real wild weekend up at the lake. And for all our fun, I knew I'd have to pay. And now I can't wait for Saturday. But it's a hump day, middle of the week, it's a hump day. I can't believe that there's 2 more days till this day's done, till I can have a little fun. Now Tuesdays always seem about 3 days long, with lack of motivation coming on strong. Because the week ahead still looks like an uphill climb, and TGIF is too far down the line. But it's a hump day, middle of the week, it's a hump day. I can't believe that there's 2 more days till this day's done, until I can have a little fun. Now the work week seems to drag on and on, and when you're waiting for the weekend to come, but when Wednesday's done, I know it's all downhill. 'Cause there's 3 days down and 2 more days to kill. And it's a hump day, middle of the week, it's a hump day. I can't believe that there's 2 more days when this day's done, until I can have a little fun. Yeah, it's a hump day, middle of the week, it's a hump day. I can't believe that there's 2 more days till this day's done, until I can have a little fun.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time. The show starts in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Are you ready? It's showtime. Please welcome Tim Kelly from Branson, Missouri, the live show capital of the world.
Say there's 2 sides to a story, 2 sides to the truth. When promises get broken, trust gets broken too. What is it that I'm missing as we crumble into pieces? It takes more than one to fix this, and the thing that cuts the deepest is you won't let someone love you. God knows I tried to be everything you needed, but you kept me locked outside. Guess the secrets you were keeping, you thought you had to hide. It's breaking my heart that I'll never know why you couldn't see I was always on your side. I was always there to listen. So many sleepless nights on the phone, alone in the darkness, with you on the line, suffering in silence. Did you call to say goodbye? Or is it that you miss me? What will it be this time? 'Cause you won't let someone love you. God knows I tried to be everything you needed, but but you kept me locked outside. Guess the secrets you were keeping, you thought you had to hide. It's breaking my heart that I'll never know why you couldn't see I was always on your side. I had my side, you had your side. If you would have let me in, I would have put it all aside. But you won't let someone love you. God knows I tried to be everything you needed, but you kept me locked outside. Guess the secrets you were keeping, you thought you had to hide. It's breaking my heart that I'll never know why you couldn't see. No, you never believed I was always on your side.
She is making her radio debut tonight on the Tim Kelly Show's Indie Wednesday. That is Grace Maher, and that is called Two Sides. Before that, George Snyder with a great tune called Hump Day. That's exactly what day it is. Welcome to a Hump Day Indie Wednesday edition of the Tim Kelly Show from Branson, Missouri, the live show capital of the world. I've got a great live show for you tonight. 3 hours of the best in new country music by independent artists and a couple of great radio interviews as well. Mike Rogers is going to join me in hour number 1 and Bertie Nichols in hour number 2. I want to give a big thank you and shout out to all of the stations that replay this program. Great radio stations like KUHS Denver, KUHSdenver.com, Country Road 58 from Germany, countryradio.musicbox4friends.com from Belgium, Down to RoadRadio.com from Ireland, Bourbon Trail Radio, Top Shelf Radio Texas, Radio 94.3 in Sweden, Hot and Funky Radio at 957, hotandfunkyradio.com, KWRadio.com, Boone Country Radio in Canada, TexasBrewRadio.com back down in Texas, and the Music Room in the UK. You can stream the Tim Kelly Show on all the major streaming platforms like iHeartRadio, Amazon Music, Spotify, Apple Podcast. Wherever you stream your music, just search the Tim Kelly Show. You too will be listening to New Country's Best. Did anyone watch American Idol this last Monday? How about Hannah Harper from Willow Springs, Missouri, winning the whole thing? Congratulations to her. Her song String Cheese made Carrie Underwood cry, and I'm going to play that song for you right now. Your 2026 champion of season 24 of American Idol from Willow Springs, Missouri, Hannah Harper and String Cheese on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR, Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on Indie Wednesday.
I warm my morning coffee up for the third time. Miss Rachel on the TV with their favorite nursery rhyme. Hot Wheels and little people under my feet. Babies crying, it's pure chaos, but I don't miss a beat. I always knew that a 9 to 5 wouldn't suit me very good, but my hours are extended. That's just motherhood. I never knew this is what my 20s would look like, but they saved me before I had the chance to waste my life. Some days I wanna cry, run away and hide, but I'd worry about their every need. And when I'm overwhelmed and touched out, here they come climbing up on the couch, saying, Mama, can you open my string cheese? And I smile because I know meeting their needs fills my soul, and being their mama is who I'm meant to be. a hot, fresh cup of joe, wishing that someone would just drop by. And I'll sit and reminisce times that I sure miss, scattered toys and a baby on my hip. I thought finding peace in the quiet's what I wanted, but I'd give anything to go back to being needed. To those days I wanna cry, run away and hide, but I'd worry about their every need. When I'm overwhelmed and touched out, here they come climbing up on the couch, saying, Mama, can you open my string cheese? And I smile because I know meeting their needs fills my soul, and being there, Mama, is who I'm meant to be. Mama? No, Mama. No, Mama.
Can you
New sound.
Turn that dial up, let the good vibes drown.
All the same old songs, we're letting them go.
Fresh tracks rolling on the Tim Kelly Show.
It's Indie Wednesday.
Sing it out loud.
New indie country.
Stand up proud.
Heartland stories you ain't heard yet. Tim Kelly's got the best you'll get. It's Indie Wednesday.
Come on, come on.
New indie country all night long. Tim Kelly's playing what you need today. The Tim Kelly Show.
Small town stages to the big wide sky.
First time spinning, give them all a try.
One listen and you wanna hit replay. Tim's got the future on your airwaves.
It's Indie Wednesday.
It's time for today's newest country music, Indie Country Radio, with Tim Kelly.
Counting the miles till I get there. Honey, I'll be home soon. I've done more than my fair share of missing you. I've seen perfect sunsets turn to starry skies, but they don't hold a candle to the beauty in your eyes. Life out on the road is lonely, I've been told. There's no mountain or a river, there's no storm that I won't weather. Honey, this highway will deliver me to you. City skyline can take your breath away, but I just wanna hold you in Tennessee. I will cross that county line and press your lips to mine. There's no mountain or a river. There's no storm that I won't weather. Honey, this highway will deliver me to you. There's no mountain or a river. There's no storm that I won't weather. Honey, this highway will deliver me to you. Counting the miles till I get there. Honey, I'll be home soon.
His name is Adam Brown with his current single out to radio that he sent me just a couple of weeks ago, and I've had a chance to play it a couple of times. It is called Me to You. My name is Tim Kelly. From Me to You, happy Wednesday. I hope your Wednesday's going great, and we've got a great show already going tonight. 17 minutes in, playing the best in new country music and a couple of great radio interviews tonight as well. Mike Rogers will join me after a couple of more songs in the first hour, and then Bertie Nichols in hour number 2. Lane Bricker is making his radio debut tonight on the Tim Kelly Show's Indie Wednesday. He's a great Canadian artist, but he's got a great song here. Do you ever think about Texas? Oh, man, all the time on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR, Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on Indie Wednesday.
It sure is bright behind the white lights on this stage, through the smoke in a crowded room. Oh, I still see your face, though it's been quite some time since you went away. There's still just a few more things that I gotta say. Like, do you ever think of Austin? And does Fort Worth cross your mind? I'm at a payphone out in Dallas, trying to reach you at the end of the line. You say I've been acting crazy, oh, but I just had to see. Tell me, do you still think about Texas and the way things used to be? There's one thing I know, oh, it's how to hold on too long. Sometimes it's hard to let it go when you don't know what went wrong. I try so hard not to let it show, but there's still just a few more things that I gotta know. Like, do you ever think of Austin? And does Fort Worth cross your mind? I'm at a payphone down in Houston, trying to reach you at the end of the line. You say I've been acting crazy, I just called to let you know that I need you back in Texas. I just can't let you go. And do you ever think of Austin? And does Fort Worth cross your mind? I'm at a payphone out in Dallas, trying to reach you at the end of the line. You say I've been acting crazy, oh, but I just had to see. Tell me, do you still think about Texas and the way things used to be? Do you ever think about Texas? Oh, I need you back in Texas.
This hour of The Tim Kelly Show is sponsored by Trisha Marie Music. Check out Trisha Marie Music on the sponsors tab at KICRIndieCountryRadio.com and on TikTok at Trisha Marie 00.
I'm in my crazy, feeling kind of reckless. Lately, the thought of changing it is never once crossed my mind. And if you ask me why, it's probably 'cause of my cowgirl impulses. Scream and do it, don't think twice. Cowgirl impulses have you acting out of line. I'm so damn stubborn, it's a southern way. Cowgirl impulses, cowgirl impulses. I'm in my crazy when I'm at the bar. You can probably bet on the fact that I'm buying rounds. I got the house all on me. You can't blame it on my cowgirl impulses. Scream and do it, don't think twice. Cowgirl impulses have you acting out of line. I'm so damn stubborn, it's a southern way. Cowgirl impulses, cowgirl impulses. Cowgirl impulses, scream and do it, don't think twice. Cowgirl impulses have you acting out of line. I'm so damn stubborn, it's the southern way. Cowgirl impulses, cowgirl impulses. Cowgirl impulses, scream and do it, don't think twice. Cowgirl impulses have you acting out of line. I'm so damn stubborn, it's the southern way. Cowgirl impulses, cowgirl impulses.
Her name is Trisha Marie. She is a great country music artist from Michigan. She is live with me right now on TikTok at Tim Kelly On Air. Come in and say hello to Trisha Marie. Tell her you absolutely love Cowgirl Impulses. That is the 28th time that I have spun it on this program, and there will be more. I love that song. And she's got a lot of good things going on. She is the director of new artist promotions for KICR Indie Country Radio. You can check her out there on the Meet the Staff tab on my website at KICRIndieCountryRadio.com, and also hit up the sponsors tab. She is a sponsor of the Tim Kelly Show, and I sure do appreciate that. And she's on almost every tab of the website because I put all the sponsors on almost every tab, and they're scrolling across there. Every 1.5 seconds, a new logo will appear, so click on one, and it'll take you right to what they've got going on in the world of country music. And thank you to all of our sponsors as well. After one more song, I'm going to have the first radio interview of this evening with Mike Rogers. It is coming up after Kyle Antone and his brand new single. It is called Balsam on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on Indie Wednesday.
On a hill in Balsam, western North Carolina, lays the grave of the woman I still love. Even though I can't see her, she moves deep within me, like a breeze through a tree on a mountain high. As long as I shall live, I will love her. As long as I shall live, I will keep her in my heart. As my eyes grow dimmer, my days grow brighter, as I dream of being right there by her side. This long and winding road that I have traveled will one day lead me to the other side. As long as I shall live, I'll keep on dreaming. As long as I shall live, I will love her in my heart. On a hill in Balsam, western North Carolina, lays the grave of the woman I still love.
You're listening to the Tim Kelly Show on KICR Indie Country Radio. It's Indie Wednesday. We're playing the best in new country music tonight, and I've got some great radio interviews in the program. Mike Rogers is with us tonight from Texas. How are you?
I'm good, man. How are you doing?
I'm doing fantastic. I appreciate you doing the program tonight. I've been looking forward to talking to you. I've been playing your music for a while, and you got some great music.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it. Yeah, it's been a couple months, I think.
Yeah. We found each other somehow through the internet, and I'll tell you what, your Cowgirl Wiggle song that's going to kick off the top of the next hour and be the third one I play tonight, I think that song is more than just a song. I think it's a movement, man. That's a good song.
Well, I know it's playing in a lot of honky-tonk bars throughout the U.S. now, and you know, I know people like it, and that's important. It's not making me any money, but you know, as long as people like it and are listening to it, I'm happy.
Well, you know, there's no money in internet radio either. I figured that out 14 years ago, so I just keep going though because I never know who I'm going to meet along the way, and I'm sure glad to meet you tonight.
I appreciate that, man. It's been a pleasure working with you too, man.
You bet. So tell us about your story in the world of country music, because I know that Texas country music scene is pretty hot down there where you're at.
Oh yeah, well, Texas, man, it's the melting pot for country. I think every style of country comes from here. I think, as you know, there's different variations of it now. And mine, I don't really know what it would classify as, other than just a mix of what I grew up listening to. Mm-hmm. There's a little bit of bluegrass in there for sure, but also I grew up on classic rock too. So influences I have are varied and vast, And to me, growing up as a kid, 80s and 90s, all the best music you heard from the bigger bands were the stuff that never made the radio.
Yeah.
Yeah. You buy an album. One of my favorite albums as a kid was Queen, Night at the Opera. Uh-huh. And there were songs on there never made the radio, but they were amazing songs. And people think about Queen, they think about all the big songs, and you never hear people talk about the songs that never made it on the radio.
Right. It's funny you mentioned that. I've got to the right of me a bunch of these vinyl albums, and Queen is one of them. And I show it to them all the time on TikTok when I'm doing the show live because, it's pretty cool that vinyl's making a comeback. That was a big deal when I was growing up, too, was around the 80s. As a young adult, I used to love going to those record stores and thumbing through those vinyl records and stuff.
Absolutely. And one of my dreams in when I was starting this was I want to see my face on a vinyl album, and I made that happen. So
cool.
I'm pretty happy.
That is awesome. And, it's pretty cool to see all of that coming back. Those bell bottoms, Lainey Wilson's bringing it back. She's the bell bottom queen of country music. And the 90s country that's 36 years old now. Can you believe it? Zach Top and some of those guys are bringing it back, and that is good to see.
That's killing me, man. And it's funny you say that, because that was the whole goal behind Cowgirl Wiggle was I wanted it to sound like it came from the 90s,
Yep.
Back when it was all about the fun and no one was overthinking it,
Yeah, absolutely. Now, there's also, you got that Texas red dirt country down there that's kind of its own animal, but I also hear a lot of that rock influence that you grew up listening to in the world of country music, and I like that too.
Absolutely. As a matter of fact, new album just dropped. On the 8th, a few days ago. And one of the songs on there, Texas Toasted, is, I think, going to be a summer anthem. Mm-hmm. But, we'll see how that works out.
That is cool. And I'll tell you what, the 3 songs we're going to play tonight are interesting, and I get some interesting titles. And I was talking to one of your fans, and she was helping you set up this interview with me tonight. And she actually kind of works at the first one. It's called the Redneck Motel. So we'll go ahead and get the story behind that. Tell us about this one.
Absolutely. Well, she's not just my fan. She's my manager, and I love her to death. Her name is Diana Sanfilippo, and she works for me for basically nothing. And that's great because I'm a teacher and I can't pay her nothing, so it works out.
Yeah.
But she's amazing, and we talk all the time, and she tells me all the horror stories she deals with over there that she works around. Mm-hmm. And over the course of talking, I started coming up with this idea, and I thought, it'd be funny to mix some of her experiences with a honky-tonk kind of version of Hotel California.
Yeah.
And so that's how this song was born.
That's funny. I watch a lot of comedy. That's my second love. And I was looking at an episode of this old blue collar comedy tour, and Larry the Cable Guy was on there. They had Jack Foxworthy and Bill Engvall and Ron White and all that. And he said, we went, a buddy of mine said, if do I want to come over and watch an episode of Cops? And he said, they watched it right out on the front porch, and it was a repeat. Can you believe that? you can go to the Redneck Motel probably and see an episode of Cops, I bet, too.
I'm pretty sure you could, man. But yeah, it's a fun song. I think it's going to do well, and actually, I'm hoping that Jeff Foxworthy listens to it and starts sharing it with his friends.
Oh, no kidding! Hey, there you go. I follow him, and he posts so much funny stuff, and it's pretty neat. And all the stuff back in the day of you might be a redneck.
Oh yeah, well that was the fun stuff to grow up with, man. And Ron White, here's your son. That was great times.
Yep, absolutely. And I was talking to her actually, and she was telling me some of the kind of experiences that she deals with in working there. And boy, I'll tell you what, I don't think she sleeps much either. She was texting me late in the evening, and of course, I grew up around people that had a motel too. And somebody comes up to rent a room, that buzzer's going off at 3-4 o'clock in the morning. They want to come in there and get one. So you're almost 24/7, aren't you?
Pretty much, yeah. I mean, I have a special needs son, and so don't get a whole lot of sleep because by the time I get wind down from the evening after teaching all day, it's like 11 o'clock, close to midnight. Yeah. And then my kid wants to be up at like 4:35 in the morning. So, it's rough getting the sleep in for sure.
Right. Well, and you mentioned that too. I have talked to several artists that are teachers, they're policemen, they're firemen, they're nurses. That makes a huge impact on people's lives. But when you add your music to it and the stories that we can tell behind these songs, you're helping a bunch of people in a totally different way that maybe you do or do not even realize, huh?
I try. Gambler's Legacy, that was the one really to honor, Great Uncle Kenny. Mm-hmm. And in that song, I, basically said, look, gambling, the whole gambler story was his deal, but my deal is teaching, educating people, sharing what you know, and I think the whole goal of that song was to say, okay, yeah, we're honoring this, but this is my deal, you know, and moving it forward rather than backwards.
Absolutely. I've got The Gambler playing on my classic country radio station, and I talk about all the time how Kenny Rogers' Gambler series ended up in a movie, and then his friend Dolly Parton did it with 9 to 5. That's cool. And he's one of the reasons I got into country radio. I mean, boy, you talk about somebody that can make a ballad, and with his voice, I love She Believes in Me and some of those Lady that he did with Lionel Richie wrote it and all that kind of stuff. I watched that CBS special, before Kenny passed away with Lionel Richie, and he had him coming up there on the stage. And and that's what I want to talk about too in songwriting, because he told a story about how he wrote Lady. He had the first part down, but he didn't have the second part, and Lionel Richie was in the restroom and finished it in there.
Yeah. Dude, the stories, man. The stories were the best. The songwriting, man, it ain't no joke. And I think that's why what differentiates me is, a lot of his bigger songs, and I'm not slamming him by any means, but a lot of his bigger songs were either collaborations or written by other people that were amazing songwriters. Yeah. But I think all but 4 or 5 of my songs are just me, no collaboration at all. Yeah. And so I'm kind of proud of that fact, just because, songwriting is its own thing and singing is its own thing, but the fact that I can do both is pretty cool.
Right. Well, and that's the talent right there, and that's what I talk about on this program. I love to talk about songwriting, and songwriters probably don't get a whole lot of sleep either, because there's always an idea popping into your head, maybe at 3 or 4 in the morning too, and you're like, I got to write this down, or maybe finish it later, or I got to, a lot of the songs they tell me are done in 15 minutes or something like that. Crazy good.
Yeah, well, and it's funny, too, because I'm such a perfectionist, right? I'll sit there and I'll have a song that I've been working on for months or weeks, and then I'll have songs that just come like someone else wrote them and just put them in my head. One of those, man, the day Charlie Kirk, that happened, I wrote the first Charlie Kirk tribute song, before anybody else, and I had it done and released on September 10th, literally the same day. And so, it just, you never know, just inspiration hits you and it'll hit you like lightning, or it'll take its time.
Absolutely. Well, we're going to play the first song tonight called Redneck Motel. We're going to come back and talk about 2 more, Better Path to Fame, and then I get to hear the story behind Cowgirl Wiggle, and when I push play on it tonight, it will be the 11th time that it is aired on this radio program. So I'm telling you, I love that for my New Music Friday show. It's great.
Awesome, man. You
bet. Redneck Motel with Mike Rogers on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR, Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on this Indie Wednesday.
Welcome to the Redneck Motel. The neon's halfway out. You'll meet the front desk fella who's got a permanent house. Room 12's for the cheaters, sneaking in past midnight. And if you hear some tires screech, well, someone's in for a fight. Yeah, it's a redneck motel where the white trash likes to stay. Between the drunks and the Karens, Lord, it's chaos every day. It would likely blow your mind, the stories I can tell, but you might lose your truck, your heart, and your wallet at the Redneck Motel. There's a raccoon in the pool, a cowboy demanding to be fed. The city slicker showed up demanding we upgrade their bed. And that flirty guy check in, well, he struck out again. Bartender tells around here he's a perfect 10. Yeah, it's a redneck motel where the white trash likes to stay. Between the drunks and the Karens, Lord, it's chaos every day. It would likely blow your mind, the stories I can tell, but you might lose your truck, your heart, and your wallet at the Redneck Motel. There's a group of wannabe singers crooning off key at the bar. One swears he's Nashville bound, no, he can't tune his guitar. Handyman's fixing the neon, oh, never mind, he just fell. Just another night's adventure at the Redneck Motel. From the broken down ice machine to the sign that flickers vacancy, you'll find stories you won't forget at this roadside monstrosity. Yeah, it's a Redneck Motel where the white trash likes to stay. Between the drunks and the kennels, Lord, it's chaos every day. It would likely blow your mind, the stories I can tell, but you might lose your truck, your heart, and your wallet at the Redneck Motel. What do you mean you won't visit? I guess it's just as well. There's no telling what the cost is at the Redneck Motel. At the Redneck Motel.
His name is Mike Rogers. That is called the Redneck Motel. You got the great story behind it, and boy, I tell you what, they've had a few of those here in Branson, Missouri, too, and you know, those cheaper extended stay hotels. But in 2012, we had a tornado come through Branson, and it kind of took care of some of those.
And God saying, hey, we don't need these.
Yeah, it was kind of a hit and miss tornado, man. It was kind of up and down. And me and my brother rode it out in an underground parking garage because I told him, I said, hey, man, we need to get up there. It's all under concrete. That'd be the safest place to go. But we step outside and we could even see the transformers and all that. The sky's lighting up green because they're exploding and everything, you know, and it's just coming right at us and went right over our heads, man. It was crazy. But, yeah, it took out some of those little motels.
I couldn't live in somewhere like that, man. I live close enough north to Oklahoma to avoid the tornadoes on purpose.
Oh, that's good. That's good. You know, you were talking about, you mentioned Moore, Oklahoma, when we were talking off the air a little bit, and Enid got hit again here not too long ago, and I spent 20 years down there around Ada, Oklahoma, and I saw a lot of damage from tornadoes and what they do down there, but I've come up here to Missouri, and I've been in 2 of them, so.
Oh, wow. That's crazy, man.
Yeah, it is. But I'll tell you what, I love thunderstorms, but I'm like, you know what? It'll never get any worse than the Joplin tornado, so they really don't scare me because I doubt that's ever going to happen in one specific spot that you'll be standing in again. So.
Right, for sure.
Better Path to Fame is the title of the next song. Let's talk about it, and then we'll talk about Cowgirl Wiggle, too.
All right. Well, Better Path to Fame. So Redneck Motel and Better Path to Fame are both on the summer album that just dropped. The reason I chose this one, this is probably the most personal song I've ever written. It really chronicles my feelings about chasing the dream. You know, there's so many hurdles and so much just nonsense. I'm trying to choose my words carefully here. That you deal with. That you would think, hey, if you've got an in of any kind that would help you, but honestly, those things have become double-edged swords real fast, and it's unexpected. You never know. People are going to, if you have something that's good, someone's going to turn it bad real fast.
Yeah. Absolutely. And, I've said this too, even when you put business behind music and make it the music business, then that's a lot of times where the issues go, and start. But, you're trying to help people, and you said you didn't care about money and things like that. You've got that full-time job as a teacher, but, you got to get lucky too. Blake Shelton even said that, he got lucky. And get the right ears on something, and that's why I tried to do this show, and keep going because we're going to put you out to 13 stations around the world, and you're probably blown away by when you see your stats of where people are listening from, huh?
Oh, yeah. As a matter of fact, Gambler's Legacy is killing it in Italy.
Yep. See
that was a shock to me. And it's because there's an artist over there, a country artist in Italy. He's big over there, I guess. And he heard the song, and he put it on one of his playlists on Spotify. And it gets almost 2,000 hits a week.
Wow.
Which is crazy, in Italy.
Yeah.
So I'm like, hey, I'll take Italian fans. I'm good,
Right.
Kenny, man, he was a global name. His chicken restaurants are still in Asia.
Wow.
Yeah.
How about that? I didn't know he had chicken restaurants.
Yeah, man, he actually don't quote me on the date, but he had a whole string of chicken restaurants, Kenny Rogers Roasters.
Wow.
And it's still around in Asia. Someone in Asia bought the name and the whole deal. And they're still going over there.
How about that? I've got a buddy here in Branson. His name's Rick McEwen, and we've known each other for years. We used to work together and help a guy out doing a Marty Robbins tribute show here. But he has a Kenny Rogers show called The Gambler, and he looks like him, sounds like him, all of that stuff too. And there's a bunch of those out there in the world, and Elvis too, and we've got him here in Branson too. But you know what? When you can make that mark on music and even country music or whatever and leave that legacy like he did, and you wrote a song about it, The Gambler's Legacy, there's nothing better. And maybe we'll be playing yours 10, 20 years from now. Who knows, huh?
Yeah, you never know. But yeah, man, that was the one thing I didn't want to do was trying to go out there and, copy. I wanted people to understand, hey, look, he was a great guy. He did a lot of good things, and I'm just taking, the inspiration from that and doing my own thing.
Yep,
so.
Absolutely. I told you about John Paycheck. He was on the road with his dad when he was young, and he doesn't sound anything like him. He's got his own music. He's got his own thing going on, and he's in the military. He's over in Germany, I believe, 30 days, and then he comes back to the U.S. for 30 days, and it ended up working out because that's how he met his wife. She's in the military, too, and they fell in love, and he got married because of it, so.
That's awesome.
Absolutely. You never know where God's going to lead you, do you?
That's facts, man. That is totally facts.
You bet. Well, I'm glad he led you here, man, because this has been fun.
Absolutely, man. I've been looking forward to this literally for 2 months now.
Yeah,
so.
Me too. I'm sorry I'm so booked up.
No, dude, you're good.
I appreciate you. Cowgirl Wiggle, like I said, this song is kind of more than a song. It's kind of a movement. I think you started with this one, and I love it for my new Music Friday show, especially because that's kind of more of a party time type vibe to get everybody ready for the weekend. But tell us about it.
Okay, well, Cowgirl Wiggle, I grew up, I was a teenager in the 90s, and I didn't fall in love with country music until the 90s.
Yep.
Because as a kid, I had no use for it. And, but all the best stuff come from there. Toby Keith, he's a friend of the family, and he was the one that really, really got it going for me. Garth to a certain degree, but I kind of outgrew Garth. All I really wanted to do was take that fun, energy from back then, make the next Boot Scoot and Boogie type song. And the real inspiration for it was female empowerment,
Right.
I don't want to get too political about things, but you know the kind of environment we're living in now, and I think that this song really, you know, is empowering and lets, you know, women know that they can be who they want to be, and no matter what they be, it's perfect.
Man,
you know?
I love that. Toby Keith's one of the reasons I got into country radio, because like I said, I was living down there in Oklahoma in the 90s, and Blake Shelton came along a little bit later. I was living in Ada where he grew up, but that Garth Brooks thing, and boy, he showed us how to put on a show too, didn't he?
Yeah, he did.
Yep.
You know, he was a lot of his songs, man. They're so iconic.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and they'll live on forever. You know, I don't know what's going on with him nowadays, but I think after the Chris Gaines thing, it all got a little bit weird. But that's just my opinion.
Well, and your manager Diana, she's texted me the other night, and we were talking back and forth quite a while early in the morning, and she showed me a picture of her brother that used to be a DJ, or maybe still is, but back in the day, he got a picture taken with Garth Brooks and the great Chris Ledoux together, and he's right in the middle of both of them. That's pretty cool to see.
Now, Chris Ledoux, man, that's a legend right
there. Right on. I'll tell you what, you know, so when you said you wanted to do this interview, I was thinking, let's Ledoux it. You know what I mean?
Absolutely, brother.
Absolutely. Well, it's been fun having you on tonight. Where can folks find Mike Rogers if they want to find out more? And you got some great summertime tunes I'm already getting, and it's not too far away. Where can they get their hands on it?
All right, man. So Spotify, obviously, easy to find me on Spotify. Now, there's like 10 different Mike Rogerses on Spotify.
Right.
So easiest way to look me up is just look up Cowgirl Wiggle, or a song that nobody else has a title that's even close to, like Redneck Motel.
Right.
You know? And also, too, I have a website. It's MrRogersMusic.com. You can check that out. Diana helps me out with my blog on there for new updates whenever there are any. Also, TikTok. I'm pretty big on TikTok, actually. Beer Can Mike on TikTok, or Duke Pringles, either one. You can find me that way.
Okay.
And then I have presences on other social medias, but actually, truth be told, Diana does most of that for me, because I just don't have time. You know, I would love to have more time. And I do get involved. Like, I will, whenever I have spare moments, I'll jump in. And if people are commenting on my stuff, I'll get in there and I'll comment, and I'll let people know how much I appreciate them. But no matter how much time I have it for that, it's not enough, it seems like, because people are still complaining that, you know, you need to interact with your fans more. It's like, you know, well, you come raise my 9-year-old kid with special needs and tell me that.
Right.
You know?
I'll tell you what, I was looking at your website. You got a big flashing sign that says "Click here." I love that. And then you've got the Redneck Motel Sessions. You've got a raccoon wearing a cowboy hat, and he's sitting in an inner tube in the swimming pool. Looks like he's maybe drinking a beer.
Yep, that's it, man. That's the whole energy behind the song. It's just fun. And the album, you know, I was trying to come up with a clever name for the album, and I kind of spliced two, because there's another song on there called Fame Adjacent. And so I kind of spliced the names of those two songs to make the album name. And the whole album, you know, it's different expressions, different ideas, different, you know, parts of myself. And I hope that it all is cohesive as I think it is when people listen to it. So
what's really cool is you're kind of similar to what I do. I have a countdown clock that tells when I'm going to go live on the air next, and so when that's zeroed out, I should be live on the air. You've got a countdown clock on there for your summertime album release, and as of right now, when we do the show live on the 13th, it will have been released. But that's a pretty cool idea too. I like that.
Yeah, you know, I try and get people to pre-save it as much as possible on Spotify. You know, go to iTunes and, you know, pre-order it. You know, and I know that, you know, I'm still working my way. And it's funny because one of my songs on my Christmas album was Famous for Christmas. And I'm hoping that comes true by this Christmas.
Right. Well, I'll tell you what, come Christmas time, I play Christmas music mixed into the show, too. I wait till the day after Thanksgiving, you know, get that done, and then we start playing the Christmas music for 30 days. So if you have some Christmas songs, be sure to send them to me. And if you'd like to do a Christmas greeting, just a generic one, and wish all the listeners here at the radio station a Merry Christmas, I'd love to have those, too.
I'll absolutely do that, man. Like, my Christmas album, actually, like, it's called The Other Best Christmas Album Ever. That's literally the name of the album. And the reason it's the other best Christmas album ever is because, obviously, the Kenny Dolly album is the best Christmas album ever.
Right.
So You know, I was like, I can't say it's the best because we all know what the best is, but it could be the other best Christmas album. Yep. So that's how that was born.
Absolutely. Boy, she's something else too, isn't she? She just did a rock album not too long ago.
Dude, Dolly can do anything.
I know,
She's
right?
just perfect.
She sure is. If there was gonna be a collaboration with Mike Rogers, maybe that wouldn't be a bad one to do.
Honestly, man, like I'll put it out there right now. So Bells just did a song, "Son of Jolene," and it reminded me exactly what I did with not Cowgirl, but Gambler's Legacy, right?
Right.
It's a follow-up. It's a sequel to a song that's well known, and so I'm like, me and Bells should get together and do a tribute for Kenny and Dolly, but I had not been able to reach her to save my life.
I was asked just a couple of weeks ago if I have any connections with her because of that. She and Dolly has been. She's got the heads up on that song too, and she got with them on that, and so she's kind of behind it. But yeah, I've played her on the radio, and I know who she is. She's a fantastic artist, isn't she?
No, she's great. I'd love to collab with her.
Yeah, she is.
Like, I think our voices would be perfect for each other, but, I can't control what I can't control,
Yeah, absolutely. Well, and, this young lady, Ella Langley, just blowing it up with that Choosing Texas song down there where you're at, and now she's selling T-shirts that says Ella's Fellas on them.
Nice. Well, and the reason I really want people to go listen to my album is because there's a song on there, Texas Toasted. I didn't put it on the show tonight, but man, that is going to be the summer hit. If y'all do anything listening to this, go check out my album. And Texas Toasted is the first song on the album. It's going to rock your socks off.
Man, I love it. We got a little mom and pop restaurant over here 2 blocks from the house. We go over there and they give us Texas toast with their country fried chicken and mashed potatoes and gravy. I love it. And we get that in Missouri.
Love it. That's great.
That's good stuff. Well, Mike, it's been fun having you on the program tonight. Don't be a stranger, man. If you want to come back in a few months and talk some more, and after that summertime song releases, I'm already booking into August. But if you want to come back, just hit me up, man.
Absolutely. My birthday's in August. I might do that. Actually, it's funny.
Congratulations.
So, last little funny story for you before we stop. So if I had been born 3 minutes later, I would have actually had the same birthday as Uncle Kitty.
Is that right? 3 minutes?
Yeah, I was born at 11:57 on August 20th.
Wow.
His birthday is August 21st.
My brother's birthday is August 21st. My youngest brother. How about that?
That's crazy, man.
That is wild. Absolutely. Well, man, it's been wild having you on the program tonight. Thanks for doing it.
Yeah, of course, man. I'll be back. You know I will.
You betcha. Mike Rogers, we got Better Path to Fame, and then Cowgirl Wiggle coming up on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR, Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on this Indie Wednesday.
They say cry on a podcast, 'cause trauma sells great. Say you're from the holler, even if you ain't. Be a dirt road mama or a preacher man. Just learn 3 chords and a marketing plan. Rent a pickup truck and buy a cowboy hat. Say y'all real slow, lose weight if you're fat. Post a prayer and a beer in the same damn frame. They'll make you famous if you play their game. Gotta beg, gotta bow, gotta smile on cue. Trade a little self-respect for a view or two. There's just gotta be a better path to fame than this. Dancing like a puppet for people in suits that are talentless. When people judge or hate you for having your last name. Yeah, there's gotta be a better path to fame. They wanna break down live on a Tuesday night. Tears on command under neon lights. Tell us who hurt you, tell us when you fail. They don't want the truth, they want something to sell. They say go viral, be controversial. Say something stupid that's universal. But I'd rather be broke with a song that's mine than rich off a lie rehearsed online. They want your soul shrink wrapped and sponsored too. Put a price tag on every damn thing you do. There's gotta be a better path to fame than kissing ass. Pouring out your soul for some suits to say they'll pass. I ain't selling scars or manufacturing things.
Yeah, there's gotta be a better path to fame. It's a bar stool, maybe it's a crowd, maybe it's a line you forgot to write down. Maybe it's slow, maybe it's unseen, maybe fame ain't always what they say you need. There's gotta be a better path that ain't so dark, arguing with robots for a blue check mark. I guess I'll take the long road cause you already know my name. Yeah, there's gotta be a better path to fame, so keep your hoops and your circus parade. I'll be right here still unafraid. Whether it comes or not, I'll always be the same. Cause there's gotta be a better path to fame. I'll show you one more time. There's gotta be a better path to
And New Country starts now on Indie Country Radio, New Country's best.
Cowgirl boots and a bow red lip, hands on hips, got a natural dip. She ain't out here for a man or a prize, she just came to move and hypnotize. Left cheek pop, now switch to the right. Circle it slow, now bounce it tight. Drop it down low, but keep it smooth. When the beat hits, you know the move. Now wiggle to the left, shake it to the side. Pop it in a circle, then let it glide. Bend those knees, hands on your thighs. Now back it up slow and give them that smile. Twist it once, roll it twice. Girl, you're on fire on a Friday night. No need to slide because real women jiggle. Just work that groove, do the cowgirl wiggle. They ain't ready when the girls take lead with a whole lot of sass and a two-step tease. You don't need rhythm, just attitude. It's a full-blown move when you move like you do. Left hip sway, then double tap. Slide it on out, then bring it back. Spin pose, give them the look. This ain't no line dance, it's a baited hook. Now wiggle to the left, shake to the side. Hop it in a circle, then let it glide. Bend those knees, hands on your thighs. Now back it up slow and give them that smile. Twist it once, roll it twice. Girl, you're on fire on a Friday night. No need to slide because real women jiggle. Just work that groove, do the cowgirl wiggle. That booty out, roll it smooth, let it loose. You got the moves, dip it low, raise it up proud. Now shake it like you run this whole damn crowd. Wiggle to the left, shake to the side. Make that dance floor come alive. Turn and twist, then glide in style. On that space and drive them wild. Twist it once and roll it twice. Girl, you're burning bright like a rodeo light. Let them stare, it's okay to giggle. You just lit the night with that cowgirl wiggle. It ain't about him, this is about you, honey. Shake it one more time and ride.
Now, you know it's a great song when you can get guys to do the cowgirl wiggle, and that's what's happening right now. I love it. I'm one of those guys, too. Mike Rogers right there, and Mike Rogers Music is where you can find him specifically on Facebook, but he is all over social media, and he's hanging out with us live tonight on the Tim Kelly Show. He just posted on my YouTube link, too, so thank you, Mike, for doing that, and I appreciate it. Thanks for doing the interview as well, man. It was fun, and go check out Mike Rogers Music and tell him you heard that interview on the Tim Kelly Show. After this live show, it will end up in the Tim Kelly Show interview archives, and you can go back and listen to it over and over again, and Mike can download it and share it on his social media as well, should he wish to do so. That tab is at the top of the homepage at KICRIndieCountryRadio.com. I am live on that website right now, getting ready to kick off hour number 2 from Branson, Missouri, the live show capital of the world. I'm also live on TikTok at Tim Kelly On Air, and of course live on YouTube at KICR Indie Country Radio. Like and subscribe to that YouTube channel, hit that bell notification, and it'll notify you for the next live show, which will be tomorrow night at 7 o'clock Central Time. It is Triple Play Thursday, and every artist on the program tomorrow night gets 3 songs in a row. I don't want to, but I'm going to. That's the title of this next song from Landon Nolte on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on this Indie Wednesday.
I can't drink without remembering causing mail back in 22. And how that little sundress looks so cute on you. I can't turn on the radio without hearing our song we danced to in our living room when we were so in love. I can't think of anything but you, morning, night, or in the afternoon. Even though you broke my heart, I can't do anything without you. Girl, I don't want to. I can hold a woman, whisper sweet things in her ear, call her my baby doll or maybe dear. Those are just words to me, and that's not fair. 'Cause when I look into her baby blues, she don't know all I see is you. I can't think of anything but you, morning, night, or in the afternoon. Even though you broke my heart, I can't do anything without you. Girl, I don't want to. Loving you burned a tattoo on my heart.
This hour of The Tim Kelly Show is sponsored by Aaron Boltinghouse Music. Check out Aaron Boltinghouse Music on the sponsors page at KICRIndieCountryRadio.com and at Aaron Boltinghouse on YouTube.
Got the windows down on a two-lane road. Got your hand in mine, we're headed for the coast. Laughing like the good times will always last. Once we hit the sand, there'll be no turning back. I wish summertime could last all year. Fishing poles bent over an ice cold beer. The worries disappear and the bad times go. Tiki bars, tan lines, and some Codego. If you ever wanna get away, just head south to Corpus Christi Bay. That's where we'll go. Palm trees blowing close to Mexico. Oh, this ain't Malibu, it ain't Key West. It's got everything that I love best. We don't need a plan, we don't need a map. A tank full of gas and a 6-string in the back. I wish summertime could last all year. Fishing poles bent over an ice cold beer. Worries disappear and the bad times go. Tiki bars, tan lines, and some Codego. If you ever wanna get away, just head south to Corpus Christi Bay. That's where we'll go. Palm trees blowing close to Mexico. If you ever wanna get away, just head south to Corpus Christi Bay. That's where we'll go. Yeah, that's where we'll go. Once you get here, you'll never wanna leave. Well, I couldn't blame you. I could use some company.
Great country tunes on the radio.
Get it? Today's country.
Country lives right here. Country is what we do.
Today's Country.
More of today's new country now.
I love the music.
You're listening to KICR Indie Country Radio, syndicated worldwide, playing new country's best.
Now this is my kind of country. New country. New country. New country.
My boots are worn and so is my heart. Cowgirl blues are tearing me apart. Campfires all aglow, but I'm sitting here alone. I'm gonna saddle up, it's time to ride. I'm busting out of here tonight.
name is Kendall Shaw. She is making her radio debut tonight on the Tim Kelly Show's Indie Wednesday. That is her single out to radio right now called Cowgirl Blues. And me and Kendall just booked a radio interview for later on this year. You can check out my full live interview schedule of upcoming interviews at the bottom of the homepage at KICRIndieCountryRadio.com. I got some good-looking interviews coming up, so if you see one you like, better put that down on your calendar and on your schedule to make sure you catch it live. And all of the interviews, of course, after they air, go into the Tim Kelly Show interview archive. So if you miss anything live, you can catch the recording interviews over there as well. I'm going to play a couple more songs, and then my second radio interview of the evening is going to take place. And it's our second radio interview that we've ever done. Bertie Nichols from Arizona is going to join me in just a couple of more songs. Now, this next artist sent me Kendall Shaw. She's working with some great people, and she is great herself. She's a songwriter in the KICR Songwriter Showcase, but she can also sing, and so she's getting played tonight on this program. Her name is Sherry Swartz. She goes by Songbird Sherry Swartz, and this is called What I've Overcome on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR, Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on Indie Wednesday.
My feelings can lie, but you always tell the truth. Every time you call my name, reminds me I can't change. I've tasted the poison that promised me peace. I've been selfish for too long. Lord, I wanna come home. I'm in a constant battle for my very soul. Scars show me what I've done, but also remind me of what I've overcome. Pain was my prison. I built every wall. The blood on your hands rewrote what Satan planned. Lord, I'm down on my knees.
Guess what day it is? Guess what day it is? Huh? Anybody? Julie, hey, guess what day it is? Oh, come on, I know you can hear me. Mike. What day is it, Mike? Leslie, guess what today is?
It's hump day.
How happy are people who listen to the Tim Kelly Show's Indie Wednesday?
I'd say happier than a camel on Wednesday.
Hump day!
Get happy. Get the Tim Kelly Show on KICR, Indie Country Radio.
Happy hour again. It's hump day, happy hour. Practice for the weekend, I am coming in hot. That music draws me in, gonna kick up a little dust. It's hump day, happy hour. Just wrapped up the third Monday of the week. Need to let off little steam, if you know what I mean. A little music, a little smoke, and ice cold beer, Jack and Coke. I know just where to find my friend. It's hump day, happy hour. Practice for the weekend, I am coming in hot. That music draws me in, gonna kick up a little dust. It's hump day, happy hour. Everyone can join right in. Drinks half price for our friends. The place is packed, but that's okay. The views are hot either way. Gotta let your hair down and kick your boots up. It's hump day, happy hour again. Practice for the weekend, I am coming in hot. That music draws me in, gonna kick up a little dust. It's hump day, happy hour. 7 a.m. is gonna come early, can't make the night too long. Just a couple of hours to prime the pump, hear my favorite song. Crank up that jukebox and fire up the band. Hump day escape is all part of the plan. It's hump day, happy hour again. Practice for the weekend, I am coming in hot. That music draws me in, gonna kick up a little dust. It's hump day, happy hour. It's hump day, happy hour. Practice for the weekend, I am coming in hot. That music draws me in, gonna kick up a little dust. It's hump day, happy hour.
You're listening to the Tim Kelly Show on KICR, Indie Country Radio. It is Indie Wednesday. I'm playing the best in new country music. And, of course, I've got some great radio interviews in the program tonight. I'm glad to be talking to my good friend Bertie Nichols from Arizona tonight for the second time, I believe. How are you tonight?
I am fantastic. Thank you for asking. How are you?
Yeah, you're welcome. I'm good. Thanks for doing the program tonight. I appreciate the time, and it's always great to catch up with somebody I've interviewed before. And we love your music, and you're great. So thanks for doing this program.
Oh, well, thank you for having me.
You bet. Out west is where you grew up, of course, in Arizona, and you live that Western lifestyle, and that's why you get to wear these tassels on your skirt and these cool-looking cowboy boots I'm looking at on your website.
Yes.
Yeah, black and gold, man. That's some good colors. I love those.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome. So, and I want to ask you too. Usually, I ask you how young you were when you started in music, but how young were you when you got your last haircut? Your hair is super, super long.
Well, I have never actually done a full haircut. It's always just been little trims if I ever got dead ends.
I thought so. Nature took care of mine, so I cut it every now and then, but not very often. Well, that's awesome. You look great, and I like you in a hat too. That looks good too.
Oh, well, thank you.
Yeah,
I love
absolutely.
hats.
My wife does too. She loves wearing those hats. And Taylor Hughes, I just interviewed her not too long ago. She's the same way. She likes to wear those hats, especially on stage. It looks good on y'all. And so that's good stuff. Now, you hail from Arizona. I guess you were born and raised there?
Yes.
Awesome. What part?
Northern Arizona, Prescott area.
Prescott, okay, I've heard of it. I've been through Flagstaff, and then my uncle lived in Scottsdale, and my cousin still does, and his daughter, she's still out there, and he used to live right close to the golf course where they do the Phoenix Open.
Oh, wow.
And boy, those Camelback Mountains are pretty, aren't they?
Oh, they're absolutely stunning.
Mm-hmm. Yep, that's awesome. So, yeah, you got a lot of great things to write about, and it says that you're passionate as a songwriter, and you bring the raw, authentic spirit of the West to every note. I love it. Now,
I try my best.
Yeah, and I'll tell you, I told you last time that we did our interview, I love Western movies. I love the John Waynes, the Clint Eastwood, some of them old-time great Westerns, so much so that I've got a Western channel on my website that plays some of those classic Western movies with John Wayne and those guys on my website 24/7, too, so you can go check them out.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Rio Lobo and all of that kind of good stuff. Chisholm, John Chisholm, those are some good classics. So, yeah, growing up around that, and you probably have a love for horses and that kind of thing, too, I bet.
Oh, my gosh, I love horses, yes.
Mm-hmm. Yep, absolutely. So, tell us at what point, for those that didn't hear the first interview, of when did you start doing something in country music?
Well, I had always loved country music since I was itty-bitty, you could say. But I really started to get into more of where I came from about, I think I had been living in Nashville for maybe a couple years. And I had been writing songs already, but they, you have to find your sound. And there was one song that really just allowed me to be like, you know what, I'm going to write about, I really love history. I want to write about history. And I want to write about the West, history of the West, because I grew up there. I know quite a bit. That's one of my niche, I guess you could say, hobbies of mine. And so it's what really, I wrote that song, and I was like, I think I love this.
Yeah.
I love this. So then I just continued to just write more and more and more about the West. And
that's some good stuff. Yeah. Now, I know I lived in Oklahoma for 20 years before coming to Branson. Back to where I'm from in the middle of the country is actually Missouri, but I lived in southeast Oklahoma for 20 years, and there's a lot of tribal things there in Oklahoma. My ex-wife is actually a member of the Choctaw Nation. If you have enough Choctaw blood in you, you can get a lot of Indian health benefits and things like that. But I bet there's a lot of tribal stuff still out there in Arizona, and Indian tribes out there too, aren't there?
Oh, yes. Navajo Nation, I believe,
Navajo
is one
Nation.
of the
there
largest.
You go.
Yeah.
Okay. Are you part of that? Do you have that much Indian blood in you that you're part of that?
No, I do not.
Okay.
I do have a tiny itty-bitty bit.
Yep.
But it's more, I believe, from my my mom's side.
Okay.
So,
Yep. Mine was Cherokee, so they didn't do a whole lot of that thing for the health benefits and all that, so I never got the Indian card that my wife had, that she carried, so She gets a lot of those benefits. But that's interesting to look into the history of all those tribes. I thought it was really cool in Oklahoma. They got the Choctaw Nation there is really big, and they got Chickasaw Nation too, and all of those, and some of those tribal names have on the turnpikes and stuff when you go down there, and all that's pretty neat.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. Nothing like the Old West. And boy, like we talked about, some great inspiration for playing the guitar and writing songs. How old were you when you got your first guitar?
Well, my first guitar, that was mine, I think I was about 10 years old, because I was teaching myself how to play.
Mm-hmm.
No, I was 9, because I was learning how to play, and I taught myself. So it was because my dad had a guitar, and I kind of fiddled around with it, but I wasn't really sat down and decided, okay, let's learn this thing until I was, 9 years old. So then that's when I got my first guitar, yeah.
Awesome. Did you teach yourself how to play? You take lessons or what?
So I started off teaching myself how to play. I taught myself how to play. And then I got a teacher later to make sure that I learned it right. At least, and I wasn't missing any of the basics and such. So
right now, going through that process of getting calluses and all that's a lot of fun too, isn't it?
Oh yeah, that's a lot of fun. And occasionally you step in like a nice hot bath or such, and then your calluses start to peel, and you're like, no, not the hard work.
Yep, there you go. Now I'm looking at almost a wall of speakers behind you on your website too. So performing live on a stage, did you go through that stage fright phase or any of that and have to get over that too to perform in front of folks?
I wouldn't necessarily call it stage fright. It was more I was very excited to get on stage. I was always one of the people, whenever I did any shows, even when I was younger, I'd be like, let's go, come on, I'm ready to do this. I was raring to go.
I've had people tell me if you're not nervous going before people and doing a live performance, your heart's probably not really in it, because you're supposed to get a little nervous and when you're getting up there to do your thing.
Well, maybe the anticipation, like me being very excited, could just be the way I show my nerves.
Yep, that's awesome. And and I know you've done a lot of performances out there. Now, do you perform mainly out there? Have you gone a little further east or what?
Yes, well, I perform a lot of private shows out in the West Coast, and then I do, because I'm based in Nashville, I do a fair amount, not as much in Nashville lately, but I was just recently up in Kentucky for Road to the Horse, actually.
Oh, okay. Man, they got a lot of great country music coming out of Kentucky, and a lot of artists that have ended up on this program, and so that's good stuff. They got a great country music scene in Kentucky.
Ooh.
Yeah. Stick Tight Aiken's one of them. Brian Padaluna, another buddy of mine, and I know there's several more. Their names are all escaping me at the moment, but yeah, there's a bunch of them, and of course you got Nashville, like you talked about. They call that Music City, and everywhere you go in that town, you can up and down the sidewalk. There's open guitar cases for you to throw your change or dollars in there and stuff, and people, as many are playing outside as there are inside some of these venues, huh?
That is very true.
Yep. And so there's some good music out there. And I know, and I've said this too, and we've experienced it, when you go out to eat, the waiter at your table can probably sing better than somebody who's on the radio right now too. Yep. And I've interviewed some of those folks, and then they end up getting a publishing deal and things like that. Now some of them are performing at the Grand Ole Opry and that kind of thing. I bet that's your dream gig too, being kind of based out of Nashville now and going there all the time, huh?
Well, hey, that would be pretty incredible, I would say.
Yeah, it would. So much iconic people have stepped in that circle. And I know they got a barn background in the back of the Grand Ole Opry, because, that started as a free barn dance 100 years ago. And who would have ever thought that would have took off like it did? And then they had to build a bigger venue, the Ryman Auditorium, that seated 2,400 people. And they were started doing it free, and they thought, well, man, the crowds are getting too big. Let's start charging a quarter and see if we can calm it down. So it's a little more than a quarter now, but it's still going. And 100 years later, it's awesome. Yep.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
now,
yeah.
I know you like the traditional country music, and that's exactly what radio needs to hear. And a female artist doing it, that's pretty good stuff, too. So thank you for doing that.
Well, of course. I love it. And it's a way to just keep certain traditions alive, you could say.
Right. Now, who are some of the female artists that really have inspired you to want to do something in country music? Did you listen to some of them growing up on the radio, or still listen to them right now, or what?
Oh, yes, both. Dolly Parton, for sure, has got to be one of my number one inspirations. She is just, I love her.
Yeah.
She's amazing.
Oh,
Incredible
I do too.
woman.
She can do anything, can't she? She just made a rock album not too long ago.
I know. I'm like, dang, girl, you just can't, you can't do anything wrong, I swear.
Know. She's been in movies. I love watching 9 to 5 when I was a young man. I still play that classic country song on my classic country station. And then her and her buddy Kenny Rogers, when they did stuff together, you got Islands in the Stream, man, she did it all.
She really did.
Yep, absolutely. So that's somebody great to pattern yourself after. And, you know, Porter Wagner discovered her. He's from Missouri, too, not too far from where I'm at in West Plains, Missouri. And he had the Porter Wagner Show, which was great for many years. But Dolly had a little bit of trouble because she said she sounded so different and her music was so different, you know, and her vocals that, it, you know, people had a hard time accepting her at first. But she just kept going and didn't give up either. And just look at her now. She's an icon.
Oh, yeah, she is.
Yeah, so definitely something that you can pattern yourself after. Let's talk about your first song tonight. It's called Cowgirl On. I love the title. Tell us about it.
Well, Cowgirl On is a song that really, it's telling you that when life or love tries to get you down or maybe push you around, what you have to do is you just have to keep on going and just cowgirl on. Hey, cowgirl are some of the toughest people I know. I should know. I am a cowgirl myself, so
Yep.
a little biased there.
There you go.
But that's what that song is about.
That's awesome. Now, speaking of being a cowgirl, have you done like the rodeo circuit, barrel race, and all that kind of stuff too? Do you do that? Or?
Well, I used to barrel race, yes. My horse and I, we did junior barrel race, and we did not ever make it to, you could say the big leagues, but we had a lot of fun. And then now he and I, we just like to go trail riding whenever the weather is decent enough that he and I won't be miserable.
Right. Yep. You get some hot weather out there, but it's a dry heat, they say.
Yes.
Well, we can be miserable here in Misery, or I call it, it's actually Missouri, but I call it Misery just to mess with it. But we got so much humidity here in the summertime. Right now, we're doing great. It's springtime, and it's not too bad. And we've actually had a roller coaster of temperatures. It's been cool, it's been warm, and back and forth. So that's how we do it here in Missouri. And then, of course, you got to dodge the hailstones and the tornadoes, too, a little bit. So. You know, a lot of people, I'm in Branson now, and a lot of people in the wintertime go to Arizona from here to perform, and then down to Texas, to Brownsville and Padre Island and those type of places. They call them Winter Texans even in Branson. They use that term to, you know, because this town kind of shuts down from about December to March, and then the shows start picking back up. So they travel out there to where you're at to perform, too. So you may run into some of the same folks that I know one of these days.
I probably will.
You probably will or probably have. Yep. Absolutely. Well, we're going to cowgirl on, and then we're going to come back and talk about another great song, Cowboy Code and The Last Ranger. I look forward to hearing those two. This is Bertie Nichols tonight on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR, Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on this Indie Wednesday. Cowgirl on.
Aqua-free running from behind, like Canyon City's on my mind, headed for that open trail again. Found my courage and my horse, been through these squalls of love before, traveling through this desert monsoon. I guess I'll cowgirl on.
Her name is Birdie Nichols. That is called Cowgirl On. I love the story behind it. Love the song, man. That's great. Thank you for making that for us. Real country music.
Of course. I love that song, too.
Yep. Now, these three that I'm playing tonight, did you record these in Nashville?
Yeah. So, yes, I did. I had to think about that.
There you go.
Sorry. So, the fun thing about my newest album is half of it was recorded in Nashville, and half of it was recorded down in Decatur, right by Muscle Shoals in Alabama.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Decatur in Alabama. I was thinking we was going to be saying Decatur, Texas. I think there's a Texas too, but yeah, okay. So, you know, boy, that Muscle Shoals, Alabama, they put out some great country music now, but, you know, there was that Muscle Shoals sound that was real popular back in the day too. Even Cher was a part of that. I did some research on that a while back and found out. Yeah. So,
yes.
So many icons in the world of country music, and you're looking to be one of them. You keep making great country western music like you're doing. So that's awesome. Cowboy Code and The Last Ranger. Let's talk about these two. Tell us about them.
Well, the Cowboy Code, there was, as its name suggests, there was a deeply rooted code that it really shaped life in the Old West, and the values really continue to define cowboys today, you could say, just like built on honor, resilience, and respect for the land and for one another.
Yep.
The Cowboy Code just endures as a timeless way of life, and the song was really written to honor the Western Cowboy Code.
Oh, I love it. You know, you probably watched this series, and I watched every one of them too, called Yellowstone, when Kevin Costner was doing it big time. And, you know, he is a real cowboy, and he wanted to preserve that land. He didn't want all these casinos and airports and all that stuff moving in. You know, he wanted to preserve that and the beauty of it. You know, always felt that would take that away. And unfortunately, sometimes that does happen, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, progress gets into the Old West, doggone it. But yeah, that's great stuff. The Cowboy Code, I love it. The Last Ranger, tell us about this one. It'll kick off the top of the next hour.
Well, The Last Ranger is a song that tells the story of an old outlaw who he deeply regrets, and he's ashamed of the way that his life had been lived. And he was seeking redemption in doing what was right. So that is what The Last Stranger is about.
Awesome. I love that. We had a lot of great outlaws in the world of country music, didn't we? Waylon Jennings and Johnny Cash and Willie Nelson and all those guys. They made country music classic, what it is today, didn't they?
Yes, they did.
You know, and country music even has a genre in that now. They play this thing called outlaw country. Texas got that red dirt country. You know, there's all kind of genres mixed within country music, but I sure like your brand of it, the country western style. Yep.
Well, yes, and I love it too.
Yeah, absolutely. Keep doing your thing, Miss Birdie Nichols, and I appreciate your time tonight. You've been fun to have on the program again. Where can folks find you on social media so they can check you out in them boots and that cowboy hat and everything else you got going on music-wise?
Well, they can find me at Birdie Nichols 07 on Instagram and Facebook, and I do have a website, which is just birdienichols.com, BIRDIENICHOLS.
Awesome. I'm glad you spelled that out because I was going to if you didn't. But yeah, definitely go find her. And if you want to follow her, she's all over social media. And I'm sure glad you found me. And you're helping me this month, by the way, celebrate 14 years of this program being on the air. And you've been on with me twice, and I look forward to our next one already. It's been a fun time tonight.
Yes, thank you so much for having me, and congratulations.
Thank you so much. Everybody keeps saying here's to 14 more. I don't know if I'll go that much longer, but if I do, you'll be part of that too, all right?
Well, I'm looking forward to it.
You betcha. We're going to play Cowboy Code and The Last Ranger for Birdie Nichols on this Tim Kelly Show from KICR, Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best, on this Indie Wednesday.
It's been more than 40 years loyal to the same brand. just a finger on his left hand. His skin was the canvas of his wind-worn strife. His story short, his love for the cowboy life. Told me he would show me the ropes for a price. Love your mama and treat her right. Speak the truth, be polite. Leave the talking to someone else. Feed your horse before you feed yourself. Show hospitality, do what you can. If someone's in trouble, then lend him a hand. Join your partner if he gets in a fight. Always warn before you strike, and that's the cowboy code. As time passed by, the range gained my respect. Dust storms raged and wildfire spread. While the land was burning orange and red, I heard his words echo in my head, feeling I was living out what he said. Love your mama and treat her right. Speak the truth, be polite. Leave the talking to someone else. Feed your horse before you feed yourself. Show hospitality, do what you can. If someone's in trouble, then lend him a hand. Join your partner if he gets in a fight. Always warn before you strike, and that's the cowboy code. Finally, I realized the price I had to pay. What I was given, I've got to give away. So love your mama and treat her right. Speak the truth, be polite. Leave the talking to someone else. Feed your horse before you feed yourself. Show hospitality, do what you can. If someone's in trouble, then lend him a hand. Join your partner if he gets in a fight. Always warn before you strike, and that's the cowboy code. That's the cowboy code. And that's the cowboy code. It's been more than 40 years, and I've been loyal to the same brand.
Another hour of the best in new country starts now on Indie Country Radio, New Country's best.
He's riding like the Reaper with a 6-gun by his side. Don't cross his path, for that's a good way to die. Beware you cattle rustlers, for if you steal a steer, there's penance to be paid, stuck in Yuma for years. Beware you stagecoach bandits, for once the sun goes down, will be served, 'cause the law will prevail. So choose wisely. He's riding like the Reaper with a 6-gun by his side. Don't cross his path, for that's a good way to die. Rawhide retribution faster than a dead man's prayer. Only the good Lord can save you from the burden that he bears. Rawhide retribution faster than a dead man's prayer. Only the good Lord can save you from the last stranger's snare.
Her name is Birdie Nichols, and she's got some great cowboy western music, doesn't she? I absolutely love it. She is from Arizona, out there in the Great West, and we got to tell all those stories of the Great West tonight on the program as well. That was a great radio interview, our second one. Go check out Birdie Nichols all over social media, and you can check out that interview after this live show is over in the Tim Kelly Show interview archives at the top of the homepage, and tap the Tim Kelly Show archives on KICR IndieCountryRadio.com. Welcome to hour number 3. We're getting ready to kick it off right now. Another 60 minutes of the best in new country is straight ahead, and I've got some great country music coming up, that is for sure. This next artist is making his radio debut tonight on the Tim Kelly Show. His name is Tasman Sharp, and I was just talking over here on TikTok about going fishing here in a week or so for vacation. This is called Boat on Fire. How about that? On KICR Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on this Indie Wednesday.
We've been fighting the current for a while now, not accepting where things went wrong, and I don't know what to do. I'm lost in the waves without you. Ooh. We were like a sunny day turning into a storm. We're fine at first, but things took a turn. It was the most unexpected thing that's ever happened to me. Sure thought we were gonna make it home, but love has a way of not letting us know. Like a boat on fire burning down. Yeah, the stars above and the seas below. We thought we knew which way we'd go. Happens and plans change, and nothing ever really does stay the same. So I'll wait. We were like a sunny day turning into a storm. We're fine at first, but things took a turn. It was the most unexpected thing that's ever happened to me. I sure thought we were gonna make it home. Love has a way of not letting us know. Like a boat on fire burning down. Sunny day turning into a storm. We're fine at first, but things took a turn. It was the most unexpected thing that's ever happened to me. I sure thought we were gonna make it home, but love has a way of not letting us know. Like a boat on fire burning down. We were like a sunny day turning into a storm. We're fine at first, but things took
This hour of The Tim Kelly Show is sponsored by Will Theory Music. Check out Will Theory Music on the sponsors page at KICRIndieCountryRadio.com and at WillTheoryMusic.com.
Granddad's boots by the back door rest, war dust buried in his Sunday best. Folded flag in a shadowed frame. I learned freedom don't leave a man the same. Mama worked nights, lights down low. Prayed through tears she'd never show. Letters came home with sand in the seams, God in the ink, blood in the dreams. You can twist truth, you can lie on cue. Try to tear roots from the red, white, blue. Storm rolls in, yeah, we hold that line, we don't break. Stand the test of time. You can try to erase us, strike a match to the truth. We rise from the ashes in red, white, blue. Every cross, every name, every flag we flew, still standing. That's what we do. From the dirt to the steel to the front line view, every scar's got a story you can't undo. You can doubt it, deny it, say we're through. We come back stronger in red, white, blue. Steel-toe grind at the break of dawn. Back bend hard, but the will stays strong. Flag on the tailgate, rust on steel. Stars still fly when the wounds feel real. Small town kid with a voice that burns. Raised on faith, you don't have to earn. Say what you want, we don't walk away. Freedom's cost is a debt we pay. Talk all day from a screen somewhere. They ain't stood in war-torn air where silence hits and the price cuts deep. That kind of cost don't let you sleep. You can try to erase us, strike a match to the truth. We rise from the ashes in red, white, blue. Every cross, every name, every flag we flew, still standing. That's what we do. From the dirt to the steel to the front line view, every scar's got a story you can't undo. You can doubt it, deny it, say we're through. We come back stronger in red, white, blue. If you stood at a grave with a hand on your chest, if you lost someone and still gave your best, if you carried a weight nobody else knew, this country's still breathing because of you. We ain't perfect, but we never quit. We bend, we bleed, but we don't split. You can try to divide what we've been through, but you'll never outlast the red, white, blue. Go on and doubt us, say we're through. We've been knocked down more than a few, but every time they count us out, we rise up louder, there's no doubt. Every line drawn, every truth we choose, every life lived with something to prove. 250 and we still break through, still standing, red, white, blue. You don't know freedom till you buried your own. Don't know strength till it's carved in stone. Ain't no words when it's me and you, still standing, red, white, blue.
His name is Will Theory. That is a brand new current song out to radio. It is called Red, White, Blue. I absolutely love that one. Will Theory hanging out with us tonight on TikTok Live at Tim Kelly on Air. Come in and say hello to him. Will Theory is also a sponsor of the Tim Kelly Show, and you can check him out on my sponsors tab and a bunch of other tabs, and of course across the homepage at KICRIndieCountryRadio.com. Click on his logo and become part of the It's Living or I'm Living Proof Nation as well. He's got that going on, and some great stories behind his songs, and you can check out our previous interview. Not too long ago we did it on an Indie Wednesday edition of the show just a couple of weeks ago at KICRIndieCountryRadio.com, and hit that Tim Kelly Show interview archives tab as well. I have an interview coming up in August with this next young lady. Her name is Jenny Dale Lord. It is Jenni on Jenny. Jenny Dale Lord, and the title track of her latest project is called A Million Moments. Here it is right now on KICR, Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on this Indie Wednesday.
I knew there'd be hard choices and that I'd make sacrifices. Birthdays all came and went, and I wasn't there for them again. But I'd seen the bigger picture, and that's all that really mattered. Like that Christmas and that New Year, I was out there on the road, and out of nowhere my sweet daddy died before I ever made it home. So I never got to tell him just how much I really loved him. I could list a million moments, and I'm sure a million more, where I wonder if what I gave up is worth what I've been working for. There's a million different moments. If I knew then what I know now. But I can't change a single little moment, much less a million anyhow. After all those years of trying, my baby brother said to me, I finally get my baby girl, gonna start a family. And of course he started laughing, 'cause of course I started crying. I'd never bring myself to tell him something I can't tell myself, that there's a hole down deep inside of me that it's too damn late to try to fill, because a woman only gets so long before the chance is dead and gone. I could list a million moments, and I'm sure a million more, where I wonder if what I gave up is worth what I've been waiting for. There's a million different moments. If I knew then what I know now. Still I can't change a single little moment, much less a million anyhow. There's at least a million moments. If I knew then what I know now. Well, I knew there'd be hard choices, and that I'd make sacrifices. Memories, they all came and went,
and I wasn't there for them again. But I'd seen the bigger picture, and that's all that really mattered.
Yes, feel good time.
Turn the dial up, let your heart unwind.
Fresh new voices rolling down your way. We're riding into town on a brand new wave. It's a Tim Kelly Show. Indie Wednesday, spinning all the best in new indie country.
From back road bars
to big bright dreams, you hear tomorrow stars first. Right here with Tim Kelly, yeah, the Tim Kelly Show. Indie Wednesday, playing all the best in new indie country.
Don't touch that dial.
We're just getting started.
The Tim Kelly Show.
Indie Wednesday.
Well, I hung on to that road as long as I could. 8 seconds is a lifetime when the gate is pulled. As Tammy threw me to the ground, my eyes met hers. My heart was gone without saying a word. She yelled from the standards, cowgirls glitter. Dust off, boy, you ain't no quitter. I jumped up fast and said, girl, I'm ready to go. She said, come on, cowboy, let's show 'em how we rodeo. Love is like a feeling when they open the gate, hanging off for dear life, hoping for rain. Love is like a wind whipping through her hair at 30 miles an hour when she rounds that bell. We may fall, but we don't stay down, 'cause it's cowboy up and boots on the ground. Gonna take her to my home out on the range and build an arena where horses can play. I guess that's what they call true country love. She gets my heart racing like a bull on the run. Love is like a feeling when they open the gate, hanging on for dear life, hoping for rain. Love is like a wind whipping through her hair at 30 miles an hour when she rounds that bell. We may fall, but we don't stay down, 'cause it's cowboy up and boots on the ground. Oh, let's go, boy! Love is like a feeling when they open the gate, hanging on for dear life, hoping for rain. Love is like a wind whipping through her hair at 30 miles an hour when she rounds that bell. We may fall, but we don't stay down, 'cause it's cowboy up and boots on the ground. It's cowboy up and boots on the ground.
Making his radio debut tonight on the Tim Kelly Show's Indie Wednesday. His name is Matt Tejada and the Backwoods Band, and that is called Cowboy Up and Boots on the Ground. Man, I love the vibe of that song. You'll get to hear the story behind that one in an upcoming interview with Matt Tejada and yours truly as well. Again, check out that full live interview schedule of upcoming interviews at the bottom of KICR, IndieCountryRadio.com. You'll also see this gentleman's name on it in an upcoming interview. His name is Gary Wade. This is called Who I Wanted to Be on KICR, Indie Country Radio, and the Tim Kelly Show on this Indie Wednesday.
I could remember when I was young, I didn't have a clue what I was looking for, but I felt something deep in me, and all I could think about was singing to a beat. Yeah, I would sing would soon realize what it was all about. I'd turn on the radio when sang way off low. It was just the music in me. I'd dream of being a star, playing my air guitar. Right then I could clearly see exactly who I wanted to be. Many years have come and gone, and it's funny how that feeling remains so strong. But now I'm singing to a different beat, 'cause what was once a dream's now reality. Now before I head out on stage, I would just crack a smile and go back to that day that I turn on the radio, would sing way off note. It was just the music in me. I dream of being a star, playing my air guitar. Right then I could clearly see exactly who I wanted to be. In my heart I always knew that God had plans for me. And now I'm a superstar, playing the real guitar. And now I can clearly see that this is who I wanted to be. That this is who I wanted to be. Who I wanted to be.
This is Nick Taylor, and you're listening to The Tim Kelly Show's Indie Wednesday on KICR Indie Country Radio, playing New Country's best.
When I look back on this broken road, all the times I thought I walked alone, but your mercy was all over my life. And when I think about all the coincidence, there was nothing that was left to chance, but your grace was all over my life. Oh, I see it now, the work of your hands. Yeah, I see it now, the footprints in the sand. You were there when my bones were fashioning the womb. You were there when I cried out in the birthing room. You were there. God, you were always there. You were there in my failures, my troubles, my pride, in every heartbreak, in every lie. You were there. God, you were always there. All those strangers who came along my path, spoke a word, touched my hurt, gave a helping hand. All those angels, you
you sent into my life. Oh, I see it now, your love is breaking through. Oh, I see it now, everything holds to you. Every morning and evening and night, every season and every mile, God, you were always there. In the places when I chose to hide, in the darkest corners of my life, God, you were always there. And you saw the depths of my soul, still love me, and you saw wherever I go, still call me. I'm not afraid where this road might take me, 'cause I know the one who never fails me. When I finally called on your name to wipe away the tears and the shame, God, you were always there. In the valleys, in the mountains so high, in every moment of my life, God, you were always there. God, you were always there.
We have Jory Jewett on the radio tonight, and all of his fans are in my TikTok live at Tim Kelly on Air, so they can say you were there. Absolutely you were, and I'm glad you guys were there. That is a great, great song. He sent it to me again the other day, but I actually had it, and so that is the third time that it is aired on the Tim Kelly Show. Go check out Jory Jewett. He's got some great gospel music. It is Jory on Jory Jewett. Paige King Johnson is up next, and congratulations to her. She just announced to the world that she is going to be a mom one of these days. She is expecting, so thank you. I was expecting her to call in a while back, too, and she did, and we just did a great radio interview not too long ago. Paige King Johnson, her brand new single out to radio is called It Ain't Me on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR, Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on Indie Wednesday.
Something here we need to talk about. If something's broken that you can't fix, 'cause you ain't got the tools. We can't call it good, gotta call it quits. If there's a limit, boy, you push me over it. I hate to point the finger, I hate to break the news. It ain't me, it's you. It ain't me who's gonna be hanging my head in shame walking out that door. It ain't me who's gonna be waiting up at 3 a.m. for you anymore. There ain't no guessing who's been messing. It's what they say, it ain't always true. This time it ain't me, it's you. Perfect boy, I'm admitting it, but you've been acting like I should think you're heaven sent. And when your mama calls, you just let it ring, and you do the same thing to me. You never pay, so I pick up the tab, and when you drink too much, you think that I'm your cap. It ain't looking good for us, and it's about time you see. It ain't me who's gonna be hanging my head in shame walking out that door. It ain't me who's gonna be waiting up at 3 a.m. for you anymore. There ain't no guessing who's been messing. It's what they say, it ain't always true. This time it ain't me, it's you. this time it ain't me, it's you.
The Tim Kelly Show, Indie Wednesday Go, from Branson, Missouri, where the new songs roll. The Tim Kelly Show, Indie Wednesday Go, KICR, new country's best. Turn it up and ride, right here tonight. Fresh cuts, new truth for your drive home light. The Tim Kelly Show, Indie Wednesday Go. From Branson, Missouri, where the new songs roll. The Tim Kelly Show, Indie Wednesday Go. KICR, new country's best. KICR, the Tim Kelly Show, Indie Wednesday.
I don't think I'm doing this right. Been a good few months since your goodbye. And right now I just pass the time, thinking about us in the buzz of a front porch light. And I wonder how you're getting over us. Do you drive all night with the pedal down? Do you ask my friends how I'm doing now when you see them out? Do you sleep with that Green Day t-shirt I left at your house? Do you sit there whiskey like sweet iced tea while you're trying to survive our memory? Well, it ain't worked for me, so I just called to see, how do you miss me? I think I'm gonna need some advice, 'cause baby, it ain't the end of the world when you're on the end of the line. So tell me what it's like on the other side, 'cause I'm just trying to get by tonight. Do you drive all night with the pedal down? Do you ask my friends how I'm doing now when you see them out? Do you sleep with that Green Day t-shirt I left at your house? Do you sit there whiskey like sweet iced tea while you're trying to survive our memory? Well, it ain't worked for me, so I just called to see, how do you miss me? Do you go to work or church or therapy? Or do you think about coming back to me? Do you drive all night with the pedal down? Do you ask my friends how I'm doing now when you see them out? Do you sleep with that Green Day t-shirt I left at your house? Do you sit there whiskey like sweet iced tea while you're trying to survive our memory? Well, it ain't worked for me, so I just called to see, how do you miss me? How do you miss me?
She is my good friend McKenna Faith Winters from Machesney Park, Illinois, and that is her brand new single out to radio. It is called How Do You Miss Me? Well, I actually do. I did her first radio interview a couple of years ago when she was 16. A few days ago, she just turned 18. Congratulations and happy birthday, McKenna Faith Winters, on that brand new single. Congratulations and a very happy birthday, and we wish you many, many more hits like that one right there. Go get How Do You Miss Me from McKenna Faith Winters. This next artist is my good friend Trey Calloway. He is from Nashville, Tennessee. His latest single out to radio is called Truck Around on KICR, Indie Country Radio, and the Tim Kelly Show from Branson, Missouri, the live show capital of the world.
You did a lot of pretty city boys. They drive around in their fancy toys, their Lamborghinis and Mercedes, and they BMWs. Oh, you know it's true, girl. They're all afraid of a little bit of mud, but I don't worry about them getting in stuff. I'll change your mind in a hillbilly minute. My ride is ready, just need you up in it. Come on, truck around and find out. I'm gonna show you how a country boy like me gets down. I got a long bed for dancing, moonlight romancing, my speakers and my subs get loud. And it's a great big world on the outskirts of town. Truck around and find out. You tread them hills for some Lucchese blues. Ditch that dress for some Daisy Dukes. Ain't popping bottles in no downtown club. We sang it straight, you look so good in love. I said truck around and find out. I'm gonna show you how a country boy like me gets down. I got a long bed for dancing, moonlight romancing, my speakers and my subs get loud. And it's a great big world on the outskirts of town. Truck around and find out. Oh yeah. Come on and truck around and find out. I'm gonna show you how a country boy like me gets down. I got a long bed for dancing, moonlight romance, and my speakers and my subs get loud. It is a great big world on the outskirts of town. Truck around and find out. KICR, the Tim Kelly Show, Indie Wednesday go. From Branson, Missouri, where the new songs roll. The Tim Kelly Show, Indie Wednesday go. KICR, new country's best. Turn it up and ride, right here tonight. Fresh cuts, new truth for your drive home light. The Tim Kelly Show, Indie Wednesday go. From Branson, Missouri, where the new songs roll. The Tim Kelly Show, Indie Wednesday go. KICR, new country's best. KICR, the Tim Kelly Show, Indie Wednesday.
Looking for just where you were, one who'd make the past into a blur and turn the future right on its head. I know the second I met you, you'd make my heart skip. I bet you couldn't wait for the new days ahead. Priceless, true treasure, love too big to measure, found by the fortunate few. Going uphill and down again, winding path I thought would never end, a crazy road that led me right to find fortune and few, going uphill and down again, winding paths I thought would never end, that crazy road that led me right to finding you.
That is a brand new single out to radio from my good friend Ruth Manning. It is called Finding You. I'm glad she found yours truly, and she is fantastic. Ruth Manning Music is where you can find her on social media. This next artist got the family genes to be able to sing like he does. I'll tell you what, he is the nephew of John Michael Montgomery and Eddie Montgomery from Montgomery Gentry. His name is Dylan Carmichael. This is called I'd Call Grandpa on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR, Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on this Indie Wednesday.
It was 25 cents at the gumball machine, and that's 25 more than you have when you're 3. It blew my mind how a quarter appeared from behind his ear. Spinnerbait burned a hole in my Levi's. The lake was too far for a bike ride when Mama was busy and Daddy was gone. I'd call Grandpa. He was Superman in overalls, knew every old Don Williams song, had a fight inside he left behind in Nam in 67. If there was a landline that ran right to the countryside of heaven, and I had one call, I'd call Grandpa. Started thinking about a white picket dream, picking out that pawn shop ring. I was sure it was one of them things, he'd be the first I'd call. Yeah, I'd call Grandpa. He was Superman in overalls, knew every old Don Williams song, had a fight inside he left behind in Nam in 67. If there was a landline that ran right to the countryside of heaven, and I had one call, yeah, I'd call Grandpa, talk about Grandma, tell him I'll still drive his truck, hell, I might not ever hang up. If there was a landline that ran right to the countryside of heaven, and I had one call, just one call, I'd call Grandpa. I'd call Grandpa.
Guess what day it is? Guess what day it is? Huh? Anybody? Julie, hey, guess what day it is? Oh, come on, I know you can hear me. Mike. What day is it, Mike? Leslie, guess what today is?
It's hump day.
How happy are people who listen to the Tim Kelly Show's Indie Wednesday?
I'd say happier than a camel on Wednesday.
Hump day?
Get happy. Get the Tim Kelly Show on KICR, Indie Country Radio.
Hey y'all, it's Anna Scott, and you're about to listen to my new song, Cowboy Cupid, right here on the Tim Kelly Show on KICR Indie Country Radio.
been stepping on my own 2 feet, dodging love-struck couples on the dance floor. And I'm bleeding from the paper cuts I get from opening my own hallmarks at the store. I'm not one to wish on angels, but I'm reaching my wit's end. If Cupid were real, he'd be a cowboy. He'd be a sharpshooting, horse-riding dime. No need for wings or broken arrows, because he'd shoot straight every time. Love would no longer be blind. Oh no, if Cupid were a cowboy. I don't care if he's thick or thin, 6'2", brown eyes or blue, I ain't really got a type. Just make him a hard-working, easy-going, backwoods, loving, romance, wrangling kind of guy. If Cupid were real, he'd be a cowboy. He'd be a sharpshooting, horse-riding dime. No need for wings or broken arrows, because he'd shoot straight every time. Love would no longer be blind. Oh no, if Cupid were a cowboy. Cowboy Cupid, I'm not one to wish on angels, but my heart's hanging by a thread. So if you're really real, bring me a cowboy like you instead. If Cupid were real, he'd be a cowboy. He'd be a sharpshooting, horse-riding dime. No need for wings or broken arrows, because he'd shoot straight every time. If Cupid were real, he'd be a cowboy. He'd be a sharpshooting, horse-riding dime. No need for wings or broken arrows, because he'd shoot straight every time. Love would no longer be blind. Oh no, if Cupid were a cowboy. If Cupid were a cowboy. Please Cupid bring me a cowboy.
You're listening to Tim Kelly on Indie Country Radio.
Pictures in the hallway, sitting next to mine. Keys on the key ring, that love lives here sign. There's a spot for everything to make you feel like home. But I wake up every morning just to find you gone. 'Cause something in the sunset you keep riding off into. Something in that prairie wind keeps calling out to you. And I keep hoping every day my love will be enough. But something in that saddle won't let you hang it up. Aren't you tired of the long nights? Just you and the moon. trails left that ain't seen your boobs. It's all I can do to hold on. Feels like I can't win. What's a cowgirl gotta do to ever rope you in? 'Cause something in the sunset you keep riding off into. Something in that prairie wind keeps calling out to you. And I keep hoping every day my love won't be enough. But something in that saddle won't let you hang up. Something in the sunset you keep riding off into. Something in that prairie wind keeps calling out to you. Breaks my heart every day. My love just ain't enough. 'Cause something in that saddle won't let you hang it up. Won't let you hang it up.
Her name is Taylor Hughes. That is a brand new single from her out to radio. It is called Something in That Saddle. And I'll tell you what, I've been spurring them out of the chute tonight. Lots of great country music on the radio. And I even got to talk about the Old West tonight and play 3 great songs for my good friend Bertie Nichols. And I hope you enjoyed those interviews. Those will end up in the Tim Kelly Show interview archives right after this live program is over. Taylor Hughes Music is where you can find Taylor Hughes, by the way. How about this next song, Fast Cars and Memories? We got a fast show going on. This is Josh Norad on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR, Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on Indie Wednesday.
I wanna kiss you in the moonlight, like I did when I was 17, living by the firelight, holding you in that midnight breeze, touched upon your skin as the fire burned weak. Before we had fast cars and memories, we'd meet at that old bridge and burn those tires into the night, watching that black smoke touch the stars, and in your eyes I could see the moon shining through the trees. Before we had fast cars and memories, and memories. The places that we've gone, the things that we have seen, but tonight I wanna relive those memories. So meet me at that old bridge, we'll burn those tires into the night, watching that black smoke touch the stars in your eyes. I can't see my world right in front of me, like before we had fast cars and memories.
Once again, his name is Josh Norrad. It is Norrad on NORAD. That is called Fast Cars and Memories. And again, this was a fast show, fastest 3 hours in radio. And I want to thank my special guests tonight, Mike Rogers and Bertie Nichols, for joining me on the program. Tomorrow night at 7 o'clock Central Time, I'll be back on the air with another show we call Triple Play Thursday, where every artist on the show gets 3 songs in a row played all show long. My special guest tomorrow night will be Jay Jones and Lucy Tiger. Yes, that's really her name, and I asked her all about that in the interview. You got to be sure to tune into those tomorrow night as well. The Tim Kelly Show is produced by Tim Kelly Productions. Like the Tim Kelly Show on Facebook, and we will like you right back. Until next time, I will see you on the radio. Bye-bye, everybody.
I can put you in a cornfield in downtown Manhattan. Close your eyes and reel that old zip code. I can put you on a riverbank while you're fighting traffic. I'm a song, I'll see you on the radio. Turn me on and turn it up. I can make you smile, make you cry, turn back the pages of your life. Turn me on. I'll see you on the radio. I can take you back to high school, gym floor, and a slow dance. First love, first kiss, second base down that old dirt road. When it's freezing cold, I can sink your toes in warm white sand. I'm a song, I'll see you on the radio. Turn me on and turn it up. I can make you smile, make you cry, turn back the pages of your life. So turn me on. I'll see you on the radio. I'm young, I'm old, I'm country, I'm rock and roll. So turn me on and turn it up. Let me make you smile, make